Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're doing some Dollar Tree DIYs. When I was walking down the floral aisle, I came across this pack of Dollar Tree plant hangers. I was so excited, I had to pick them up. Now, the cool thing about this pack, for $1, you're gonna get 2 wood pieces in there. It also came with some string, but I decided I wasn't going to use that. So on the 2 wood pieces, there were 4 holes in it, but I decided I wanted to add some additional string. So I started by drilling more holes in between the 2 holes that were already drilled. And I did that on both sides. Next, I selected a medium stain to stain the whole entire piece. You want to make sure you do the front and bottom and all the sides. Now, when I stain, I usually use a foam brush. I add the stain on and then I'll immediately wipe it off with a rag or paper towel. I'm going to be using some black macrame for the handles because I've been loving the combination of wood and black lately. I'm going to take that black string and I need about 10 pieces for each of my hangers. So I'm just going to measure out the pieces, making them the same size. And then I'll cut it off at the top and bottom. And then I'm gonna string the macrame through the holes and tie it at the bottom. I wasn't really sure at this point what I was gonna do with the bottom string, so I just kind of left it at this point. Now, once I had all the strings on, I pulled all of them up to the top and tied them into one big knot. Now, you want to make sure that it's very level when you do that. So you want to press down on the bottom so all your strings are going to be nice and level. Now, I did decide that I didn't want the strings to be hanging down very long on the bottom, so eventually I ended up cutting those off. I also tied the strings so that they were at different levels. You can kind of see them over here. I wanted one to be shorter than the other. Now, to sit on there, I had some black candle holders from Dollar Tree. I also had some succulents. I kind of tried some different succulents. I have this big container, you guys. It's kind of embarrassing, of all of my Dollar Tree succulents. So I just kind of played around until I had the ones that I wanted. And here's how it looks hanging on my wall. When I was walking around Dollar Tree, which I love to do, I found this new container. I've never seen this container before, so I knew I had to pick it up. Now, I wanted to show you guys a different paint technique, one that I've never done before. So I'm gonna start off by using some Elmer's glue. If you didn't have the Elmer's glue, you could probably use Mod Podge and get the same effect. So I painted it on my entire vase and moved it around with a foam brush. Let that sit and dry for about an hour.
When were you gonna tell me that?
Now, you want to make sure your glue is completely dry before you move on to your next step. Next, I'm going to be using a product called Distress Crackle Paint. And again, I painted that with a foam brush all over my entire vase, and I let this sit overnight. When I came back the next day, this was the fun part. I got these little sprays called Distress Spray Stain, and I thought they were really cool. So I had them in 2 different colors. I'm gonna spray them on my vase, and then I'm gonna immediately kind of wipe it off. And once you spray on that stain, you're gonna have that crackle look come through from the other side. Now here it's just a matter of making it the color you want it to be. So I kind of played around with the colors. I think I ended up adding a little bit more brown at the end. So just keep adding those stain colors and wiping them off until you're happy with the final project.
I'm about to lose my mind again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible?
And here's a look at how this vase turned out.
Why you wanna let me go? Nah, nah, nah. Are you saying that to change your mind?
Now don't worry, all the products that I talked about, I'm gonna link for you guys down in the description box. I really love this time of year at Dollar Tree because I feel like they put out all new like home decor items and they really push a lot of their newer home decor stuff. So I absolutely love it. I was walking by the sticker aisle and I have to say I probably have not purchased stickers from there in a while, but I found these really cool ones and I knew they would be great for a wall art piece. So I grabbed this sheet of stickers and I was really thinking these would be great in my girls' room. I also grabbed 3 8x10 black frames. Now I'm gonna start by taking out that backing piece and tracing it around a white piece of cardstock. And I'll just cut out that piece.
Listen to the midnight radio.
Next is the fun part. I'm going to add the stickers to my 3 pieces. Now I made sure I had all 3 pieces sitting out because when these are hanging on my wall, I want them to read well as a grouping. So put all of your pieces of paper out as you're adding the stickers so they all kind of look good together.
A gentle breeze, the night's got a fever to the moon and back.
Once I get all the stickers added, I'm just going to add them into the frames.
Can I marry you right away? Oh yeah.
And then to adhere them on the wall, I'm going to be using some command strips. If you love to DIY, you definitely should be subscribed to my channel. I post new DIY videos on Mondays and Thursdays, so hit that red subscribe button so you won't miss out. So for this next project, I'm gonna use a black plate that I picked up at Dollar Tree. I also found these really cool, clear, I don't know, I'm calling them like candle holders. But I wanted to create a tray because I feel like when you elevate decor, it just kind of looks a lot better. I like to use trays like this on my coffee table. I also like to use them on like my kitchen table as well. But I did have a problem. I couldn't decide if I liked the black or gold better for this tray. So I decided since I had a couple of these clear containers, I was gonna spray them both. So I sprayed one of them with a black spray paint. Then I sprayed the other one with like a metallic gold spray paint. You guys are gonna have to let me know, which one do you like better? Do you like the tray to have a gold base? Or do you like the tray to have a black base? Leave me a comment down below and just comment black or gold. Now I did select the gold one, so I added some E6000 and hot glue to the base to hold it on really well. I decided to style it with just a grouping of candles that I had. If you guys aren't already following me on TikTok, you definitely should be. I'm on TikTok at Fenwick DIY. I post so many DIY videos when we go shopping. I'm adding things on there constantly and it's just a lot of fun. Now you guys are gonna have to let me know if this is a new product. I can't ever remember seeing it at Dollar Tree, but I found this black and white floral print paper. I thought it was really pretty. It was in like the laminate paper section. So I grabbed it, not knowing exactly what I was gonna do with it. When I was thrifting, I found this little hanger that I thought would be perfect for this paper. So my first initial idea was that I was going to stain the middle of it. Well, once I started doing that, I really didn't like the look of it and I probably should have sanded it down more, but I decided just to kind of scrap that. And then I went in and decided to just paint it with 2 coats of a black chalk paint. Then I decided I wanted to put that contact paper at the top and the bottom. So I measured out how long it would need to be. I cut that out. And then I created another set that I could put on the other side as well. Measured that out, traced it, and cut it out. Then I carefully put the two pieces of paper on the top and the bottom. I made any additional cuts that I needed to. Then I hung it on my wall with 2 nails, and here's how it turned out. Did you guys know that Dollar Tree is now carrying these little ombre canvas totes? These are great for storing fruit in your fridge, and I think they're a great deal for $1. I've bought similar ones from Amazon that weren't nearly as cute. All right, if you guys like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I will talk to you in our next one. Bye.